YouTube. Pretty windy day today. If you're like me, you're thinking about fishing. Definitely thinking about fishing. But it's windy. So, instead I'm just re-spooling this reel. I took and put the switched the line out last summer, and then it didn't work too well, too heavy a line, so go back to lighter line here. If you can see me on the camera very well or not there. I'm going to tie this knot here. Like I said, it's windy. Whoops. Forgot lighter line. Don't need to pull so hard. We're working with little Zebco Micro 33 reel. Trim this tag in, just like so. Now, put this back on. And then we got our Timu fishing line holder. There we go. And just start reeling it in. And then of course it's a little closed face jobby, this one is. So we stop every now and then and check, because it doesn't take a whole lot. Not like I'm going to use this whole spool. I'd say this little Timu reel or spool holder's working well. What happened there? Just tighten up on me or what? Oh, that ain't good. Might have jinxed myself there, guys. Oh. Let's see. There's a hickey bobber up here just came loose. Oh, you're seeing this action in live action. What's happening? Okay, this just came unscrewed. Oh. Or it's supposed to be like that. That puts the tension on. Okay. Oh, a little too much tension there. What we've got. Perhaps if I turn it the other way, it'll work better. Hopefully we may get all what's left on here. And there it is. Now, let's take this apparatus back off. Set that over there for now. Yeah. Get our collapsible fishing rod. Makes it a little easier getting through all the ice. Also makes it easy to do this while I'm sitting in my vehicle. Okay, there's that. Alright. Now, I need to get what I'm tying on here. I think for us, we're just going to tie on a trout magnet jig head. I mentioned this has a trigger instead of a traditional button. It's always nice. Oh, look at that. You see that? It figures. The one I picked, gonna have to try to chip the paint off here. No hole. So hard to get the fishing line through there. There we go. That paint chipped off. Yeah, almost. Boy, that's really got the paint in it. We're gonna have to get another hook out. You just poke through there. That was the only one out of the pack too like that. See, this one, get the camera to focus, you can see through this one. There we go. Just take the little hook and poke through it. Now, there we go. Now tie it on there. It's exciting stuff. And I just use the trilene knot, as some call it. A little lubrication on there. Pull her tight. Remembering that this is 4-pound line, so I can't crank it too tight. Oh yeah. And this one's got a little bait keeper. So hook it there, tighten her down, and well, that one's done. But here's the little tool from Temu. It says Billings on it. It's the company, I guess. And it was like that. Pull that out. Put your rod, you know, whatever size rod you've got, and then come on over with this. And put your spool of line on. Got the Endura 28, yeah, Endura 30, 30-pound thrust. It is today. Well, last night you could have sailed back over to Europe. It was so windy. Yeah. Still in pretty decent shape. Her up there. And there she is. Tighten that in just because it's just gonna sit here for right now. Well, was at Walmart last night looking around, then I found something you guys are gonna like. Talked about this before, so here we are. As I wandered back to get some hooks and fishing line, I came across the yellow sticker. $20 was 48 for the Black Max. Eee. That's a Black Max bait caster. We might as well try it out. Hey there, guys. Sorry for the camera angle. Just get down here and talk to you quick before I pull this cover off. So we had this out yesterday. If you watch my short, you'll see. We had it out. It ran. Wouldn't say it ran perfect, but it ran. We were smiling and having a good time. We went and caught fish, me and my boy. And then it was about dark. My boy said, "Dad, we probably ought to head back." And I thought, you're right. I don't feel like hooking the lights up and traveling in the dark. We'll go ahead and go. And we got almost a mile and a half from the boat dock, and that's when disaster struck. It wouldn't run well enough to take off, and I just thought, nah, well, it sat for a little. It sat all winter, untouched. Previous owner, he's passed away, so he left without notice. There wasn't no maintenance done to it, you know. And so I just thought carburetors. So it died, then it started again, and then it died again. And then we just had to use the trolling motor for that mile and a half to get to the boat ramp. But so we're going to pull the cover off and we're going to figure something out. In case you're wondering, 70 horsepower Johnson Evinrude. Boy, it reeks of gas in here right now. I thought I brought a socket big enough. Guess not. The engine seems to be seized. It won't crank over. It'll crank till it hits that tight spot. So, the question is why. Top cylinder. Middle cylinder, and then that's the bottom cylinder. Well, what you won't see because I'm not even trying to get the camera over here. I'm taking a minute and looking down the cylinders here to try to see what I can see with a little flashlight. We're back on that tight spot. You can see there that we do have mixed gas in it. For those of you that might say, did you put straight gas in it? No, we didn't put straight gas in it. We mixed it up. But, yeah, that's it. There's where she gets tight. I was going to try to put a big socket on the nut there and try to strong arm it over with my long ratchet. I don't know. Just kind of suddenly an interest for something's really fizzling out quick. I bought this boat because I didn't want a project. I had a project. I bought this boat to fish with while I worked on the project, I guess is what I should say. As you've seen, the 18-foot John boat. So this was supposed to get me some fish in the freezer while we worked on the other boat. And now here we are with another project. So what lies ahead? I don't have money right now to buy a motor, but if I offload something like a project, maybe I could get another motor. Maybe I could get that. Guess we could try getting that 100 horse running that was gonna go on the 18 foot. Maybe put it on here. I think we need to get the engine hoist fixed too. These boat motors are a little bit heavy for guys to be trying to lift up and muscle around, so probably ought to do something about that. Hold on, if me or my boy ends up hurt muscling them. Alright, we'll be back in a few minutes. Well, I come out here to my favorite little creek. No luck. I think there's a bug on my neck. Maybe it's my beard. So, we're going to go get the lame boat and we're going to head somewhere else. So, just, don't click off this video yet. It's going to be an everywhere video. I mean everywhere. We're at the creek. We're going to eat the boat. I don't know what's going to happen. Mind's swirling with thoughts. Internet said inch and 5/16, so here we are. Oh boy. Oh. Pull these spark plugs back out. Huh. YouTube, guys. Look, where you at? Right there. Alright, now listen real close up in here and see if you can hear that. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Okay. That's a lot of slack in there. Well, guys, I think I found the issue. I think we're going to have to pull this lower unit off because we're cranking it up here. It's back in here. Let's see. Where are we? Okay, here's our little rope thing lined up with the lift mount. Go around. Oh, there's a tight spot. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There we made a complete revolution here. Oh yeah. Let's just tighten the bottom there. Yeah. Oh. Let's find a screwdriver. Let's see if we got a magic milkshake. Screwdriver. Hopefully that'll work. I'll have to go back here and see what we got. Evidently got metal debris in there. There we are. There's our issue somewhere in here. We're not going to take it apart today. Make too much sense. I think we're just going to go to an electric lake and go fishing. Let's set you back up there. Gotta put our spark plugs back in. Yeah, for such a simple setup, sure do manage to have a lot of trouble getting that latch sometimes. There we go. Alright, that's latched. Probably a good day for a windmill. Not a good day to be fishing on the boat. Say we're out for a little boat ride here, trolling around with Shawnee. Wind's down. Soaking warm, not getting blown away.